Hello, welcome back. Another episode of Discombobulated, and I have tour dates to announce. I will be in Nashville, Tennessee, October 1st. I will be doing Nate Lynn Presents. I'm doing so much cool stuff. I'm on the road with Tatum, my dude, Cactus Tate, for her tour, and we are coming to cities all over like Louisville, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Buffalo, Tacoma, Spokane, Alpharetta, Raleigh, Columbus, Ohio, Perrysburg, Dayton, Ohio, Chicago, Manchester, Philly, Richmond, Virginia Beach, Houston, Dania Beach, Chandler, Arizona, and I think maybe even more. So make sure you check that out. Go to Cactus Tate's Instagram. She has, what is it called? Punch Up Live? Stand Up Punch? Punch me in the gut and put all my dates up. What is it called? I can't remember. But it's on her Instagram. You go there, has all the tour dates. And I'll put some on mine, but it feels weird to say it like that. It's not like the money goes to me. You're not buying the tickets from me. It's a link. Now you know how it works. Now you know the ins and outs of the biz. You're welcome. And then what other shows do I have? I will be doing a burlesque dancing just near in the future. JK, just kidding. I don't think I could. Here's the thing. I don't think I could dance real good like that. You know? Like even as a guy. Because I just don't think that, I don't know. At least I don't know how to be sexy. Like you can be good looking, you can be things, but to be sexy, you have to do that to be able to like do burlesque, to be spinning around, tasseling up your chest. I just don't think I'd be very good. I guess mine would be the lower part, just being like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It wouldn't spin very fast. It'd spin like those hats. You know those joke hats that no one ever wears, but you've seen them in movies, but you're like, where did people buy those? Were those popular at once to have a regular sized hat with a little spinny thing on the top and then nuts hanging off the side? But that's what mine would be. It's that little thing on the top there, like, can that thing even spin? It can't. There was a kid in my high school, though. He could do that. Bobby, why do you know? I played football. And if you play football, there's a lot of other stuff that comes with that territory. It's not just, you don't just learn, sportsmanship. You don't just learn how to come together as a team. You also learn that your middle linebacker has maybe the biggest hog you've ever seen. And before games, he will spin it around. And then you will not change and you'll just put your football pants over your jeans. I'm not pulling mine out. I'm not doing that. I'll just play with my jeans on, mister. He had a seeing eye hog is what we would call it. A special needs hog. A hog. Just thinking about it. My locker was next to his. And then I would just ask everyone, I'm like, please switch me lockers. Because we did have a girl on the football team. And I would ask if I could go change over there, and they were like, "No, you can't do that." And I was like, "Well, I'm not trying to see her. I'm just trying to get away. I don't think I belong in this locker room." Did you see that guy? I don't think I have one of those. I don't think I have half of one of those. So if I may I please change in the all-gender locker room? I dated the girl on the football team. Man, it's pretty cool. And you're like, yeah, I'm dating one of the guys on the football team. You're like, who? It's like, well, it's a chick. And you're like, well, but it is still a girl that does play football. You're like, you're right. Yeah, sure am. We dated when we were younger, not when she was on the team. One of the kids on the team fucking did lay her out. And I was like, I don't like that. Like, and this was definitely like, you know, it's like freshman year. This girl wants to be like, yeah, I want to play football. And it was awesome. You know, she hung with the team. She did all the stuff. And then we did that thing where you face each other and you run as hard as you can at each other and develop, you know, CTE at such a young age. And yeah, they just lined her up and he hit her so hard. And here's the thing. I'm not a fan of that. Also, that same person punched me in the chest in 8th grade at a party. This guy fucking punched me in the chest at a party when we were in 8th grade. And I didn't even do anything. I was like, what's up? I was just hanging out. I'm being me. Guy was like, this guy's funny. And then he had too much because he got in an argument with his girlfriend. Punched me in the chest. I'd go get x-rays. I thought I broke my chest. That's the truth. And then my parents didn't allow me to go to parties in high school because he punched me. So that guy, big bully, knocked this lady on the ground. And I didn't approve of that. I didn't like that. And I also worked with her at a place called Jilly's Cafe. It burned down, so you can't go. You can't eat there. I mean, you could, but it'd be fucking so gross because there's fire and there's not still. It's not just constantly. It's not like a nuclear waste fire. But anyway, yeah. But I mean, that is what. And never you know. Don't get mad at me. That's like she signed up for that. She had signed up, and I also got hit too hard by my best friend. I was running, and I didn't see him, and he's just like, oh, sorry, Bob, and just fucking laid my ass out. He got a lot of praise for that, I heard. And I got a lot of, I missed out on some breathing. I missed out on some breathing that I'll never get back. Just, please get me off the ground. Man, I was not good at football. I tried real hard. I remember, oh my God, this is fucking, so I remember, this is like maybe sophomore, junior year or whatever, I guess. And, I'm fucking definitely not starting. I don't remember what position I don't remember. I was probably second string cheerleader or something like that. And, one of the guys got hurt. I can't remember it was one of our guys. And he was down, and he was kind of down for like a second. So we all, you all take a knee, which they get mad whenever Kaepernick does it. But when a bunch of high school, whatever. I don't even know what the fucking fuck I'm talking about. I don't even know about football. I played it. I don't even know. I watch it still, and I'm like, yeah, that's holding. And they're like, the game hasn't started yet. And I'm like, they're holding the game up from starting. False start. And so this guy got hurt, and I remember I was on the sideline, and I don't know why. I was just I was overwhelmed with the moment, and I was just like, he did it for us, guys. God, I'm so embarrassed. He did it. Hey, he gave it all. Now we give it all. And we're going to give it all. And dude, there's this one coach that none of us respected at all. Like, he had gotten married during the season, and we were like, hey, you're probably still a virgin. And it bothered him so much that an adult was like, just so you guys know, I'm not a virgin. You have to know that. We were like, that's something a virgin would say. And he was like, Bobby, shut the fuck up. And I was like, yes, sir. Never been more embarrassed, like just immediately. Because then it's like, I'm like, he gave it all. And I gave it my all at practice yesterday, but all my clothes are pristine because I'm not going in. Yeah, I was so bad freshman year. Or no, I guess it was like going into senior year. Yeah, maybe going into senior year. I don't remember, but they had me play with like a grade below when we were at camp just to get, and they're like, it's just to get in more reps. No, I didn't like that. I don't. And the really embarrassing thing, one hand to God, hand to fuck it on a whatever. A hand on my religious weenie that when I was going to football camp, I also had the worst hemorrhoids of my life. Not trying to brag. My hemorrhoids were so bad. How bad were they? They were so bad that I started bleeding and I had to bring Tux, which you're supposed to like wipe it, but I had them so bad that I would have to like, my dad had told me, who had great moments and awful moments. And this one was a mixture of, I don't know. But basically I was like, hey, your son's starting his period and I'm going to football camp. And he's like, just put a bunch of Tux and just leave them there. And we had white football pants, so I couldn't really play very well because the whole time I had to keep like trying to check my ass, that was cool. Trying to check my own ass to be like, do I have blood back there? Like right before the play, I'd be like, you taunt the other guy. I'm playing defensive back. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, does this look like fucking blood to you? It's like on Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. He's like, does this look like a little cock? I don't know. I do know this. I got my this Theragun. Does that sound like shit? Put it right on the microphone. Oh, yeah. That's nice. As you might know, I moved from St. Louis to Austin, so I didn't have all of the things that I love that are near and dear to my heart, and this is one of them. This is literally on my heart right now. My heart is shaking with excitement right now. Hey, what's up, Roscoe? That's my roommate's dog. God, this thing feels so good. It feels like you're trying to... This is what it feels like if Superman gets shot. You're like, none of these bullets work. They can keep trying, but I'm fucking Superman. But you think sometimes he's like, I wasn't ready. That did hurt. I don't know. Do this, get all the fucking mucus out of my chest. Oh, yeah. That's the spot. Put it on my armpit. You can use it on your armpits, too. Don't know if you know that. Let's see what it sounds like if I put it right on my... Fuck, that hurts. Put it right on my neck. Damn. See if I can make myself sneeze. Hold on. When I was a kid, my dad he was like, we had this little like back massager, which I'm really hoping that's all it was. I'm hoping with my whole heart that's all it was. But if you put it on your nose long enough and do it like this, it like fucks up your sinuses and you sneeze. Uh-oh, hold on. I think we got one. Hold on. Fuck, it's not working. I just hit this Theragun on my nose and it didn't work. What even is being alive, What even does it mean? What does it all mean? I don't know. What is this podcast, more importantly? But I found my Theragun and it made me so happy. Here's what else I found. I also found this thing. I have a fucking... Because the holidays are coming up. It's almost Halloween. It's not, but... If they're decorating it, I'm talking about it on my podcast. If you see it in the stores, we're talking about it on Discombobulated. I almost stabbed myself with these things. I got this thing, which looks... Oh, dude, don't be upside down and stab me in the winky. I got this. It's a little pumpkin carving kit. This is something you get when you're in love. And you're like, we're going to carve pumpkins for the rest of our lives. And then you don't. And then you're just a guy who has this. I tried to sell this at a garage sale. And People don't want secondhand cutting up stuff, really. But I think it's in good condition. So I'll put this online, and this is for sale in the Patreon. So make sure you go check out the Patreon. Also got a bunch of merch for sale. I also have a bunch of stuff in my house I don't want. If you message me, I'll fucking send that shit to you. You can fucking have the fucking shit out of that. What else is going? Oh, fucking yeah! Football season is starting up, which is cool. You got that, and don't even get me. Oh, fuck it. The defenses on every team, and here's what's up. I know about sports. I played sports growing up, but as I get older, I just don't follow them, and I can't. And I'm going to be honest. Maybe as I get older, maybe I'll like them more. Who knows? Maybe I'll look back and be like, you were being a fucking idiot. You love them. I could see me getting into hockey. Possibly UFC, but I'd rather I feel like wrestling, but then that's also I don't know. Wrestling was better whenever in high school you did it, and then someone broke my tibia and fibula. Those things kind of seem fun. Those are basketball seems cool. I want to go to a basketball game. Never been to a basketball game. Want to do that, but football is just hard for me to get into because then I played it too, but it's just there's so much. It's a lot of stopping, and it's not that impressive. I honestly think you shouldn't even be able. It should just be throwing. You shouldn't be allowed to run it. It's just throwing. It's just throwing. But that's also how I played NFL Blitz when I was a kid. I would just run backwards as far as I could with the quarterback. And then as soon as the whole defense got there, and I would just catch it. Your body catches on fire, and then someone tackles you after the game's up. God, that game was so fun. NFL Blitz might be one of the greatest games of literally all time. I haven't played Madden. I can't even fucking tell you the last Madden I played, but I would kill to play some NFL Blitz. Like the last time I played it, I was at a bar, and I played with my buddy Chris Ribble. Me and him played it. The guy I went to high school with, he showed up to a show I was doing. He came up, and we hung out, and we played Blitz. I was like, he's like, you want to play Blitz? Because I was in a weird conversation. He saved me from it. And then we went to go play. I was like, how much is it? He goes, fucking free. I was like, let's go. Free NFL Blitz? Sounds like a package to me. And sports to me are always more fun if you're playing it. But I guess I do get it because I'll watch skateboarding videos. I watch skateboarding all day. But I also don't watch it like this, when they don't land it. I'm like, you fucking jackass. When a guy doesn't land a trick, I'm like, great, I owe someone fucking $129. Fucking bet a lot of money on this trick. I don't know. There's just an artisticness to it. But I still like sport. I don't hate it. And I'll go to games. I'll watch sports with my buddies. But you'll never really see me just putting on a game. The only time I get invested in a game ever, this happened back in St. Louis, is we were going to go do a show, and I just hung out at this bar before the show started. Everyone else left, but it was the Cardinals playing another team. And it was the last inning. And it's they're down by 1 or 2 or whatever. And so it mattered. I'll get into that. But I'll also do the same thing with whenever a series ends. Whenever Scrubs ended, I watched that show a couple times, but then I turned it on and it was the season finale, and I watched the shit out of that, and I cried my fucking ass off. The book of love is long and boring, and written very long ago. It's full of charts, facts, and figures, and instructions for dancing. And I love it when you sing to me. And the song's actually kind of lame the more I listen to it, but I loved it. Whenever I first came out, I couldn't stop listening to it. The book of love. Long and boring. But man, he's just walking past all these people that I barely know because I watched the show only a couple times. I'd come home and just put it on, and it's just that one doctor being like, hey, dipshit, you gotta go and kiss that patient. Oh, where's my buddy at? Imagine you get, dude. Imagine you go to the hospital and it's that fucking hospital and everyone's like, ooh. You go to the Scrubs hospital and no one's taking their job seriously. Everyone's slipping on banana peels, doing fucking inner monologues. I wonder if this guy's really going into a code. Seems pretty serious. I'll go talk to a girl I have a crush on. Hey, dipshit, we're getting sued because it's malpractice. Oh, dude, what a jackass doctor. Like a doctor that's just like brutally mean all the time. It's like, oh, you're trying to be a doctor? Oh. The thing I noticed when I got to that work that day, that I put a banana back in her spleen. I like that show, though. I don't know why I shit on it. The things I see that I like that I say I don't. It's all a farce. Yeah, I know big words. I know words. I know words so big. Here, dude. Let me show you one of my favorite words. It's one of my favorite words in this book called the dick. T-onary. It's one of my favorite fucking words. Dude, I was just thinking about this word the other day. The fucking fluff. It's a word that I think light, downy particles make or become fluffy. Well, that's not what fluffing is. You're not... I wouldn't describe that as fluffy. You might be chunking it up. More than fluffing it, you might be getting chunked. You might be getting chunked up. Another one of my favorite words. Neurosis. Functional mental disorder with anxiety, phobias. Dude, I got a couple phobias. One is that I don't feel like I have OCD, and I guess I don't even know if this is like a phobia, but I have a thing whenever I have to lift any other trash lid that's not at my own house, and kind of even the one that's at my house, is that when I touch it, I'm going to go like this, and there's going to be like the grossest thing ever that's like a skin thing that makes me die. Or that I'm walking and I step on a needle and become addicted to whatever was in the needle. People are like, Bobby, I don't think you know what drugs are. You don't think that? Okay. Well, I'll see you out on the road. Can't wait to be back on the road. I'm leaving tomorrow. Getting in. We're still recording, right? Yeah. Getting in a day early. Me and Tatum, she gets in a day early, and we share a hotel room because that's what she wanted. And it's fun. It's nice, waking up to someone who has morning energy and will hit you with a hotel pillow, which is once you swing it becomes a solid, not a soft, a solid. And I wouldn't say I'm getting fluffed with I'm the opposite. I'm getting chunkin' mad. So I'm leaving for that tomorrow. And yeah, I talked about it at the top, but we're going to Kentucky. And then she's got to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana by herself. I'm sorry. She has to go. I can't go with you. Sorry, Tatum. Bye. Bye, Todd. Sorry. Can't go with you. Why can't you go with her? Well, because I have prior engagements. And it's going to see my favorite fucking band. Big Blue Monkey. Yeah, I dead named Story of the Year. Story of the Year is going to be playing in St. Louis. And I don't know if there's tickets available, but if there are, you should go see them because I'm going to go see them. I'm going to be hanging out backstage unless they lied to me, or if they did, I'll jump a fucking fence and fucking nut tap a security guard. I don't give a flying motherfuck. I'll do my spin moves to go back there and see until the day I die. I'll spin my art for you until the day I die. Yeah, spin my heart for higher the wall, the harder you fall. Bond, did you get what you came here for? Does the show start at 3 or 4? I don't know. No. I'm just going to get into town and wing it. And they're playing with the used, and if I cry again, I'm such a fucking bitch. Or dick or whatever. Sorry. I'm just trying to talk. I just think when I see bands that I grew up with backstage and you're watching them and they're playing songs you used to listen to on the bus, driving to, chick's house, sitting there with a girl by her pool listening to the music, and you get to see it live, it just makes you feel so good. And since it's a St. Louis show, because I always have fun seeing them on the road, their families are going to be there, and I love all of their families. I can't get over how much Dan, the lead singer, he has, what is it called? Parents-in-laws, the mother-in-law and father-in-law. They're awesome. They're cool to fucking hang out with. Ryan, the guitar player, his wife sexually assaults me every time I see her. I'm not blaming her. You shouldn't arrest her. I'm just saying that's what happens. And she does it in front of everybody, and everyone has seen it. She'll come up and she grinds up on you, and I was like, hey, this is my favorite band. You don't do that. I respect them too much. You don't fluff me. I fluff you. But I just can't fucking wait. And I got to pack, and I'm going to be on the road for about a week, so I got to go, and I got to go finish my laundry. Is it dry? I don't know. The fucking dryers at this place fucking suck. And you got to scan it to do it. It doesn't even take quarter. I guess it's better that it doesn't take quarter, but I fucking hate the future is what I hate. I hate the future, don't you? I'm in it again. Try to get it around. Let me try to go back to the past. Nope, I'm there again. Sorry. Stay. Don't fucking piss me off. Don't fucking. This came from a Story of the Year show right here. This fucking guy. It's cursed. Yep. We had a Story of the Year show. The one where I dressed as Cocaine Bobby and surprised them on stage. They had no idea. During the people showing them around, they were showing them this. There's a bunch of trophies and people were like pointing them out. And the guy, I guess, who runs the club, whatever, he was like, I wouldn't touch those. Those are cursed. And someone put it in my bag. When I came home, someone cursed me. Someone cursed-alleyed me. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? And it says third place. Can you see that? Now I'm cursed. Dude, we were talking about this the other day. You know the curse, like the grudge? It was like a curse that, if you don't know what it was a VHS that basically which is kind of an inception because you'd be watching it on VHS and it would be a VHS inside, but basically the VHS, someone would put it in and watch it, and then they get the curse of the grudge. They get the grudge. And they have a grudge about the grudge. It's so grudged up. And the grudge was on VHS, and that curse kept going, and you would give it to someone else. But eventually they had DVDs. And I'm just wondering why or when the guy would be like, does a curse transfer if I convert it to a DVD? It's just so less scary to coming through your fucking TV. coming through your flat screen TV. Mounted on the wall. Because here's the thing, when that thing came through, she got to put her arms through and land on the ground. But most TVs now are hung on the wall, so she'd come out and fucking bust her coconut. She'd be like, damn, fuck. Bust her little head. And then you got to transfer it to DVD. And then later there's like a link. So then you're just like starting to share a link, which then honestly, that's when the grudge would take off, is when the link happened. Once you have a link, then you're sending everywhere, people clicking on links, it's like hot girls in your area and you're like sick. The Grudge dating app, where the girl is the first one who gets to jump through your phone and try to kill you alive. The girls are taking the power back on the dating apps now. They come out and they kill you. How far are you getting close to coming over to my house and killing me? God, the sweet release of a date. No, I'm just kidding. That sounded disgusting. I really did. I meant of death, but then I thought it'd be funny to say date, but then it sounded absolutely gross. Is this thing on? What the shit? Who knows? Who gives a flying shit fuck? I don't. But, man, I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you what I'll tell you about Austin. Because I have moved here about 4 months ago, and I've been here getting close to a month. And when I first moved here, I didn't really know too many people. I knew my roommate, met some of his friends, Owen and Connor. There's other friends that I met that were already here, started saying what's up to. And then, pretty quickly, there was people I just ran into that would be from Austin. They'd be in St. Louis. So when we'd be at Helium, we'd be hanging out. And now I'm here. And, dude, a lot of times the creek and the cave, that's like the place to hang out. And when you go there, dude, it's just been the best hang. I've just been having so much fun meeting new comics. And, that's my vibe. I like meeting people. It's fun. I don't do well if it's like everyone's competitive and looking to see what they can get from people. So it's been nice to just fuck around and everyone's just hanging. There's still some fucking real gross, snakes in the grass, but you know what? You can stay in the grass, buddy. You can stay in the artificial grass. And, just been having so much fun, going on the road, living in Austin. Might be having some more dates. I'm going on the road with some other people. We will see. And always booking shows. And if you want to see me in your city, message me. I want to come to your city. You probably have a place. Let's fucking go to that bar you like. We'll do a show. Let's have a house party. If you're on hospice, we'll come over, we'll have a party. Maybe they'll bring you right back. Maybe you'll piss Haas. Maybe you'll piss that Haas right off and come back to life. Do people does that happen? Because my grandma went to hospice, and I remember being like, "What's this?" And they're like, "Not good." It's basically like it's hospice. There's nothing like hospice. Hey, there ain't nothing like hospice. Hey, I've been all around the world, and there ain't nothing like hospice. The Hospitality Hospice has a hospice plant, and is running it. Big Haas is running the hospitality at the hospice. Derek Jeter's in the news. I have no idea. We're reaching the end of the pod. And I'm tired of you not following me on Patreon that I've mentioned twice now. It's how much I want you to do it. Going to my website, buy merch. Coming to see me at a live show. Messaging your friends whenever you see a video of me on that just makes you giggle. Just fucking send it to them. People are always like, it feels gross asking you to do this. I don't think that lawyers say when they put the big billboard up and they're like, it feels gross. We spent like $50,000 a month. I think that's about how much it costs to have a billboard in about anywhere. Just about anywhere in the country. I was on the road with Josh Blue, and one time he was like, I wonder how much that costs. And he called and asked, and I think it was like $20,000 in a small town. So you can only guess what they do in a big town. You can try that in a small town. Be hopscotch. I would try that. Try that in a small town. I did, and no one did anything. They just were like, that guy playing hopscotch over there? For my life of me, I don't know how to play hopscotch. I know that there's squares and that there's numbers and that you hop and scotch on 1 foot and 2, but I don't understand why you throw the rock. I don't understand why you bend down to get the rock or why you hop and I don't really understand that game. That's one game I did not ever fully grasp, and it shows. I think you can tell when you see a guy if he knows how to hopscotch or not. That's been the podcast. Be safe. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. Do what I do. Practice self-love. I've been kissing myself in the mirror and then videotaping it. And when you see it afterwards, you're like, ugh, I didn't like that. And that's not homophobic. That's just me imagining me kiss myself, which means I would have a twin, which would mean that'd be me kissing my brother, and I'm not kissing my brother. But I will kiss my own heart with self-love, saying things like, you are such an average-sized penis man. If there was a middle, you'd be right there, if not a couple steps back. And that's pretty good. Because people aim for the bullseye, and it doesn't seem like your wiener's getting hit by darts. That's been the podcast. I'll see you on the road, and I'll see you at the Story of the Year fucking concert if you live in St. Louis and you like emotional music. I'll see you around. Bye. How can we go on when there's nothing to be broken? Everything just fell off. Did I stop it? I did.